Siam here again, and this pitfall is a killer. This is the reason why I'm not a fan of invention type startups. That's because they are massive drains of capital with a bleak potential of profit or even break even within a time efficient manner. And that's pitfall number 5, the J-curve business model. Just frickin' avoid this at all costs, seriously. I've been there and have the scars and disabilities now as a result of the numerous J-curve businesses I've been a part of. So what is a J-curve business model? It's this. On the left hand side you have profitability, and on the x-axis you have time. So as you can see, the red line shows you the massive capital outlay to begin with, and most people continue following that red line. They see that the business never is gonna, recoup their money, and then they bugger off. But if they stick at it, they'll follow the orange line, and then hopefully revenue increases, and then they hit break even and then profit. So yeah, that's the J-curve business model. Unfortunately, most new business ideas I see these days require a big lump sum of cash up front to get it going. I don't mind normally if this cash is going to be used for productive things like ad spend, but if it's to buy pointless things that don't move the needle, like a big fancy office and silly furniture and fat salaries, then it puts me off. I'm not joking when I say that if I ever invest in a business, I like to see realistic costs of setting up the business and then the marketing budget to be at least 80% of the whole capital raise. And I'm not the only angel investor out there who thinks that. So if someone is looking for a £100,000 investment, I need to see that £20,000 is going towards necessary things like staff, etc., and £80,000 for pure ad spend. If it was the inverse, the business would never launch and gain traction in a time-efficient manner. A restaurant, bar or club tends to be the prime J-curve culprits these days. These businesses need a hefty upfront capex or capital expenditure and can take years before hitting profitability or even break even. It better be a bloody good venue and concept if you're going to raise capital for that. I've set up a few J-curve businesses myself. Some with okay results and some with proper war stories. For example, I bought a small tech company in Norwich in 2016 and was going to use the tech and brainpower in that company to launch a virtual reality arcade in Norwich. The goal was to get the VR arcade to modest profitability so that it actually funded my secret agenda for that business, which was to start creating lots of virtual reality content, games and tech. I basically needed geeks and nerds. I'm a geek and nerd myself, but I needed far smarter ones than myself. It was going to be a fun adventure until my business partner, who had 25% of the company, brazenly stole £75,000 from me. She literally changed the passwords on the online bank account and tried to do a runner. The cheek of it. Even worse was that she then proceeded to use £15,000 of my own money to pay her legal fees when I pursued her. Yeah, so that was a stressful period. Another J-curve business I set up, which has mediocre success, is floatnorwich.co.uk. It's a flotation spa. The activity itself is amazing, but it's led to some quite interesting business learning points, which I share in the WAP. But long story short, the whole point of this video is simply an attempt to veer you away from J-curve businesses. Please heed this. Heed it until you're a shrewd business practitioner at the very least, and with capital behind you. So that's all 5 pitfalls I see, and hopefully it helps. Hopefully those pitfall videos have helped and it's given you at least one nugget or a warning point to stay away from in the future. And if business or setting up a business is something you want to pursue, I would highly recommend going over to thewap.org/idea to profit. So this is a little idea to profits program I've put together. It's only £7, it's literally peanuts, and you have incredible value here for £7. You have a whole bunch of idea incubation videos which will help you go from no idea or some idea, and then you get a whole bunch of different planners which will help you formate your business, i.e. getting your messaging to the right person, the right product at the right time, etc., and also going through the numbers to make sure that the business will work mathematically speaking. We'll also pop a little book in the post to you for free, and this is going to basically show you everything about how to generate online leads and convert those leads into paying clients. And then also for 30 odd days you're going to get a whole bunch of videos and emails of pure tuition, and also 2 free tickets to a 1-day workshop, which has absolutely zero hard selling, running to the back of the room type bollocks. So yeah, just jump on there. There's a 30-day guarantee. You can get your £7 back if you're not happy. And yeah, that's it. The reason I made this such a no-brainer is because basically I want to show you that there's so much really valuable content here that you'll want to stay as a full-time member. And yeah, that's basically it. Have a look at that page, and I look forward to seeing you in the private Facebook group. Toodles.